EDO Connect is sponsored by It's All Glow. Welcome to EDO Connect, the fortnightly news summary from the EDO international communities worldwide. My name is Lace My Man, and here are the headlines. With days to go to the election, APC lays all its cards on the table as Oshiomole addresses the big questions. Face off at the EDO State governorship debate as we take a look at what the public thinks of all four candidates. APC UK Chairman Dr. Philip Idewo reminds us of points why we should vote for APC on September the 10th. Have you received your WhatsApp message? As EDO Connect meets the man behind the PDP diaspora WhatsApp messages. Then of course we have EDO Fashion and Entertainment with Amy Osaboye and the announcements. EDO Connect is sponsored by It's All Glow. With less than a week to go in what's shaping up to be the biggest election in Edo State's modern history, the current governor, Adams Oshiomole, gave a no-holds-back interview to Channels TV, where he addressed all matters relating to his tenure as governor, including his ongoing campaign for Godwin Obaseki to become his successor. EDO Connect has put together extracts from this interview, serializing the bullet points. But we do recommend you go on YouTube/Channels TV to see the full interview. On the recession. Our recession is caused by bleeding and reckless looting of our reserves.
Put all of us on notice about the level of bleeding of the economy. The rate at which, our reserves were being depleted by reckless looting. Not just misapplication of resources.
On Edo State being in debt, 25 billion bond and World Bank loan, Edo State is still the least borrowed state in the South.
And sustain our projects. We took only one went to the capital market once to raise a bond of 25 billion naira. And we are servicing it at a rate of 530 million every month. And that bond is almost completely paid off. If you look at what other PDP states took in our sub-region and look at what is on the ground in those states, you will give us a commendation.
Do you have any World Bank loans?
Yes, we have. And World Bank doesn't just throw money at you. We have a World Bank loan which they call budget support. And I think that loan has been extended only to Lagos and Edo State because we are the only two states that made the requirement.
On being a godfather, we are reorientating the politics of our state.
Many see you campaigning vigorously for the APC candidates.
Yes.
They wonder, isn't this the same kind of godfatherism that you fight against in Edo State?
No, godfathers don't campaign. They just tell you no vacancy. And they go and write the result on election day. What we are doing is to reorientate the politics of our state. And yesterday I watched President Obama sharing a platform with Mrs. Clinton, marketing Mrs. Clinton to the American people.
On Godwin Obaseki, Godwin is my midfielder. I am the Messi.
My journey the candidate to campaign is to let people know that I was the striker that they see. Scoring the ball, when Messi hit the net, you celebrate him. But there is a midfielder, right, who may not be seen at the goal post. But without him passing the ball, the striker will not score. So Godwin has been playing that role exactly the same way as Izeyamu was playing similar role.
On PDP campaign allegations, I didn't stop them from using Ogbe Stadium. We just didn't know who to deal with. That was for safety.
One thing they will tell you is about the use of stadium. Ask them, where did they conduct the primaries that produced, for example, Izeyamu, PDP? It was at the stadium. Where did they conduct the primaries that produced the second faction candidate, It was at the stadium. And at that point, there was a court judgment, which, depending on how you interpret, gave us the pressure. We didn't know who to deal with. And they wanted to then use the stadium, and we said, this faction says no, they shouldn't use it. they are the lawful faction. This one said, no, we are the lawful faction. The president will just say, no, we will rather play safe. But where did they conduct their primary? Number two, we've issued a circular. You use our schools, school compounds.
On federal government appointments, the pegs are there, the holes are there.
We're defending, why the president took so long. But then people also ask, do you think that round pegs have been placed in round holes?
No, I believe we should move beyond this now. The pegs are there, the holes are there. So
it's important, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's no longer a theoretical question. It's a matter for people to see who is able to do what he's asked to do competently or incompetently.
The Edo State governorship debate took place in Benin City this week. The candidates were all present. Godwin Obaseki from APC, Osaro Onaiwu from ABGA, Amos Arelogbe from Labour Party, and Pastor Osage Zeyamu from PDP.
We spend almost $15 billion a year importing food and food items. This is what we can cultivate internally in Nigeria. We spend about $500 million a year importing fish and chicken. That Edo can produce. And what you need is somebody who has the experience, who understands how to pull resources together, the capital, the manpower, and the planning, so that investors can be attracted to the state and make the required investments. Government's responsibility is to create the enabling environment, and the government that is not accountable, that is corrupt, cannot attract high-quality investments.
The two political parties that have governed us put us in this mess. PDP and APC. They owe Nigeria, they owe Edo people on reserve apology, which is key to me. Now you talk about Bendel Bridge, you talk about that. What we need to do is to bring capable investors. Government doesn't have that money anymore. The economy is going down. You need investors to come and invest in those industries that have collapsed.
We can do it together. It's not going to be because that is what is killing the government. But when we carry the people along, we partner with them. The people, we see it as their own also businesses, then they will have the interest to protect it. And we in the Labour Party believe when we encourage farming, we're going to make it interesting that even our young ones can even try to veg into it. And we also make sure we are going to encourage inventors and innovators.
Unfortunately, this government has abandoned it completely. It will interest you to note that when we came in, we found out that industry, that brewery, was sold to church gates. But when we looked at the terms, we found out that they should charge the states. And forcefully, we had to retrieve it. And during the period when that brewery was running, that brewery was giving Edo State government 25 million monthly. But in the past 7.5 years, no attention has been made to revive that place.
Whilst there was evident nervousness from the top two candidates, let's check out some online reactions about the whole debate. APGA candidate has the potential of being arrogant. Godwin Obaseki seems more organized and resourceful. The PDP man is too good. Alex Balogun says all the candidates lack the courage to rule. They struggle with composure but rely on the usual false campaigns. Olakunle Faiga says, it pains me that Buhari and Jonathan Goodluck didn't get any form of debate last year. Obalende says, Pastor Osage Zeyamu is the people's choice. To help you make up your mind, Edo Connect caught up with the chairman of APC UK, Dr. Philip Idewo, to remind us on some strong points on why he wants people to vote for APC come September 10, 2016. Dr. Idewo, at federal level, APC is not very popular at the moment. Do you think Edo State's APC campaign will be affected by its performance at federal?
I think the answer to that would be yes and no. Yes, because if you are talking about a political party, so the name is across the country. No, because the sitting governor, Comrade Oshiomole, has done exceptionally well in terms of delivering on the promises he made at the last election. It has transformed certain key parts of Edo State economy and the life of the people. Education is better. Roads are better. Health, he's building good hospitals. And he's not concentrating his effort in just one part.
Is the current governor imposing Godwin Obaseki on the people of Edo State, or is this a misconception?
You know, when people use certain words, I think we have to be very careful. When you say the sitting governor is imposing or has imposed a candidate on the party, I think that concept is totally and completely wrong. The candidate of the All Progressives Party in Edo State in this coming election was voted for by delegates across the state. Members of the party gathered together and voted and elected him to be their flag bearer. Okay, so he was not imposed. Governor Oshiomole, as an Edo son, has a right to have a preferred candidate. I think you cannot take that from him. To deny him of that right is denying him a fundamental right that he has. He's a human being. You cannot say he shouldn't have a choice. He has to have a choice.
Dr. Edo, remind us exactly again what APC is bringing to the table, because all we're hearing now is scandals. I'm sure you've heard some.
I like to look at APC from the point of view of our party's constitutional manifesto. APC is fundamentally a social democratic party with an ideology that is centered on welfareism for the people. So it's a people-centered party. That is what APC is evolving into. PDP has been in existence for 18-20 years since we returned to the present political dispensation. The entire concept of PDP, when you look at everything about that party, is this. It is a party that is driven by only one ideology, the ideology of power. It's not about the people. It's not about development. It's not concerned at all whatsoever with what happens to Nigeria. They are simply driven by the ideology of power. Capture power at all costs. And that is what they have done all these years. And that is why they destroyed Nigeria. APC is completely a different ball game. It's a party that is the coming together of Nigerians who say, now we have had enough of this continued destruction and pillaging of our commonwealth. We will come together and we will begin to build something new. APC is a new party for a new Nigeria.
When you're looking for a solicitor to deal with your case, you don't just look for any solicitor, you look for the right solicitor. An expert who knows what he's doing can deal with your case the right way, achieving the best results. Obaseki Solicitors has more than 100 years of specialist experience serving the local community in immigration law, property law, human rights legislation, civil and criminal litigation, family law, employment law, Sharia law, business law, maritime and commercial law, providing professional legal services globally in Africa, Asia and Europe. Be assured we'll be able to deal with your case the absolute right way with results. So, contact us today by phone on 020-7739-7549 or go online at www.legalpal.com.
Across London, people have been receiving messages about September 10th, instructing you to call your people at home and tell them to vote for Pastor Osagie Ezeamu. Edo Connect caught up with the gentleman, Mr. Dominic Eriata, to tell us why these measures and why he feels so strongly about Pastor Osagie Ezeamu. Mr. Dominic Eriata, you're live on Edo Connect. Mr. Dominic, why these measures?
Our mode of communication to our people back home is so numerous. We go from meeting to meeting. We have club, Isha meeting, we have a Edo State meeting, we have Benin meeting, we have a Sako meeting. it cut across all the stratas of Edo State. So we go to the meeting, tell them the need, why they should communicate to their people back home, because we have a low cost to what is going to happen at home. We send money to them. It's what we tell our parents at home. It's what they are going to believe. And that is why we are saying that we are going to be the decider of this election.
Can you tell us some of the things APC may have done to disappoint you?
Yeah, when you begin to do something consistently that is not right, there is always a need for a change. The change we are talking about was being instituted by APC, and they have gone contrary to what they said to the people of Edo State. We know Adams Oshiomole used to be an upright man, but ever since this new government came in, for the fact that they now begin to hobnob with them in a negative manner, then everything went backward. And there are tests to that. There are so much money he has borrowed. That money is not translated to the people of Edo State. Our people are dying as we are talking now. As we are talking in villages, there's no medication, there's no hospital, there's nothing. Rather, what you hear is that our money is being transported to outside world.
Mr. Dominic, thank you very much.
Thank you for Edo Connect for giving us this media to reach people at home and abroad.
Edo State, we must count ourselves lucky to have candidates passionate about serving us and displaying such exemplary behavior in this process. Long may that continue, and good luck to all the candidates. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you breaking news from Edo State. The governorship elections slated for September 10th, 2016 have been postponed. The rise of insurgents have been blamed for this postponement. It has been said that the election will go ahead within the next 2 weeks, and we will bring you more news as it unfolds. Now, it's your girl, Amy Osabonye, with Edo Fashion and Entertainment.
Hey guys, I'm back again, and it's your girl, Amy Osabonye. Yes, for another blast of fashion and entertainment on Edo Connect. So this week we're going to be talking all about a new movie called The Wedding Party. Our woman crush for the week is Adesua Itami, and we have a brand new Edo artist in the UK called Ep4. So our woman crush for this week, I am gonna introduce you to her. Her name is Adesua Itami. She is one of the most beautiful actresses right now. She was based in the UK and now she's back in Nigeria. This beautiful lady is from Edo State, Nigeria, and she's ASAN. She studied at the University of Wolverhampton, and she just won the Best Actress in a Drama Series from African Magic Viewer Choice Awards. She's also been in Sugar by MTV. Her beauty is just amazing, and her fashion keeps her in my head. She's definitely one to watch. Coming up next is a brand new artist, and I found him. His name is Ep4, and he's based in London. He's only 19 years old. Ep4 is an Edo musician based in London, and he has a new single called Papaja. His style is all about hip-hop, R&B, and Afrobeats. He's also currently studying in college. Check him out at Ep4 Official. And now we've got a brand new movie coming out called A Wedding Party, starring Adesua Itami, our woman crush, and Banky W. Just imagine how beautiful they look together. Banky W also featured Adesua as his main girl in his last single, and they seem to be taking this role very serious. We can't help but notice how much they suit each other. We are secretly praying they found love in each other. Also, other stars of this movie include AY the comedian, Alibaba, and Ima. Oh my god, you can just imagine how funny this is gonna be. I smell love in the air, and I'm loving this one. I hope this movie hits the UK really soon. I'm looking forward to this. Finally, I just launched a brand new website, www.shootsbyamy.com, and it's all about organizing your shoots, your models, photographers, studios, and everything you need in the UK as well as in Nigeria. So hook me up. It's been your girl, Amy Osabonye, on Edo Connect. Remember to send me an email, and I promise I will look into it. So the email address is info@myamymedia.com. Remember, guys, stay fashionable.
And now, the announcements. ECOBA UK invites you to our inaugural annual convention, holding in the great city of Birmingham. Theme: religious, faith, lifestyle, and politics in the 21st century. Coercion or collision. The venue is Radisson Blu Hotel, 12 Suffolk Street, Queensway, Birmingham, West Midlands, B1 1BT. And that's it from us this week at Edo Connect. The next time we see you, there'll be a new governor. Stay blessed. Edo Connect is sponsored by It's All Glow.